is our solutions. So today we're going to be learning how to graph in intercept form, where you graph your x-intercepts, aka your solutions. Intercept form is written as y equals a times x minus p times x minus q. Where have we seen two parentheses before? And
Special.
any factoring, right? Any factoring we did, we had two parentheses, except for GCF. So you have to be able to factor to be able to do this, to be able to convert to this form. Now, our rules of negatives and positives, whether it opens up or down, still apply. So if A is greater than 0, it's a volcano. I don't really like the term volcano. I don't like mountain. It's not a volcano. So we're going to say it's a taco.
Oh, yeah. I love taco.
And if A is less than 0, it's a snow cone. And A is your number in front of parentheses. Now, intercept,
What if A is equal to 0?
then you would have a straight line.
Oh, okay.
It would be the axis.
I can see why now, because if A equals 0, then A times all of those things is just
Yes,
0.
yes. But that's a good question because some people probably didn't see that. Yes.
That's bad.
Are you sure?
Yeah, the line goes straight up.
Yes. Because it's y equals 0. Alright, so these are your intercepts. What's in parentheses is your intercepts, which are your zeros, which are your roots. And we have found these before when we factored last week. We took each of these and what did we set them equal to? 0. So you still do the same thing. Now, is our number greater than 0 or less than 0? So are we going to have a taco or a snow cone? A taco. So the first thing you do is you take your parts right here and you set it equal to 0. X plus 1 equals 0. X minus 3 equals 0. Then you solve. It's crazy. So what does your first X equal? And what does your second X equal? Yay! That's the first step. We're done.
Well, it's basically the opposite of
So what we're going to do is we're going to plot these. So we have -1 and we have 3. Now, your intercepts are your x-intercepts, not your y-intercepts. That's why they're the solutions. So if I ever say solve by graphing, like you guys saw yesterday on that sheet, and you guys got confused, started freaking out and crying, solve by graphing means you do this. You factor and get your intercepts. Magic. Now, what else do we have to be able to graph a parabola?
symmetry.
The symmetry in the vertex. Good, take a point. How do you think we would find the axis of symmetry in vertex? What do you know about that? It's the middle. So what do you think you would do?
See how many? The median. I just keep the median.
Vote.
So,
Yes?
that's
Breathe. Breathe. How do you know it's 1? Now, it's the average of the two. Take a point, Patrick. What does the word average mean, guys?
average, the middle.
So you would add these together. You would do -1 plus 3 and divide it by 2, and that gives you 1. So if you can't count because maybe it's like 1.3 and 2.8, something weird, you would add them together and divide it by 2. That gives you your axis of symmetry. How do you think we would find our vertex?
Plug it in.
Oh my gosh, take a point. So, okay, breathe. You take your x value right here and you plug it in up here. So you would say y equals, what was our x value that we got for remix, for our axis of symmetry? Positive 1. 1 plus 1 times 1 minus 3. What's 1 plus 1?
Patrick, come on now.
What's 1 minus 3?
-2.
What's 2 times negative 2?
-4.
1, 2, 3, 4. Plot and connect.
Oh, this is easy.
That's it. That's all you do.
It's gonna get hard.
It's not. That's all you do. I know.
You have to show the
Nope. You could. You would plug in 0 for x and figure out what your y-intercept is. So your y-intercept, if you plugged in 0 right here, 0 plus 1 is 1. 0 minus 3 is negative 3. 1 times negative 3 is negative 3, so it'd be right here.
We don't like have to do that.
No, you don't have to. I just need 3 points to be able to make our parabola. Okay, are you ready to try the next one? What?
I said parabola.
This one is a snow cone.
Why is it a snow cone?
Because it's less
Take a point. Alright, so A is less than 0. That makes this a snow cone. Oh. Alright, what is step 1? What do we do first? Set it. It's already factored. So we set them equal to 0 because we need to find our zeros. Bless you. Alright, what is our first x-intercept equal? Positive 1. What is our second x-intercept equal? And you don't even really have to solve those. It will always be the opposite of whatever's in the parentheses. So if it's minus 1, it's going to be a positive 1. If it's plus 5, it's going to be a negative 5. Yes.
What do we do if there's a negative outside?
We're going to talk about that.
That was fine.
Now, before, when we didn't have a number outside the parentheses, when it was just 1, we knew it was going to be a taco, right? This number out here, all it does is it makes it a snow cone. That's it.
But it doesn't change anything else?
Nope.
So if it's negative, it's always going to be something.
Correctamundo.
So then it's 1, 5 for the alternate.
Yep. You would go right 1. Right 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How did you get your axis of symmetry?
Average.
You average, or you can look and see what's in the middle. So you would do 1 plus 5 and divide it by 2. What's 1 plus 5?
6.
It's 3. 1 plus 5 is 6, divided by 2 is 3. 1, 2, 3. Now, are each of our intercepts the same distance away from our axis of symmetry? Are they equidistant? Yes, so then we know we did it right. Now, what do I do with that 3? Plug it in to get what? Your vertex. Now, remember that negative out there? Leave it there. 3 minus 1 times 3 minus 5. It's like a negative 1 out front, okay? What is 3 minus 1? What is 3 minus 5? What is 2 times negative 2? Times negative 1 is? Positive 4. So you go right 3, up 1, 2, 3, 4. Snow cone. Say it to me again. Because it has to be higher, right? Yeah. If the number out front is less than 0, it's a snow cone. Then it's greater than 0 because it's 1.
So, like, if there's a negative sign, then it's going to be 0.
Yes.
If there's not a negative sign, it's going to be 0.
Yes. Okay. Do you want to try one without me?
What is he doing?
Okay. This was our homework from the other night, right? Was this our homework from the other night?
No.
That was it. Yes.
Yesterday.
Wasn't it? Yeah, that was just
Oh, that was 2 examples from yesterday? Okay, I just want to make sure I've got enough room for what I'm about to do. Alright, so I'm going to draw a line under this. I'm also going to label this 64C so I don't lose track. I'm going to write intercept form.
You go. Oh.
You make noises like a walrus? No.
That's what he said. Dude, that's what he said. It's gone.
What did I change this time?
It's not 1.
Add something in the front. Is that going to change anything? No, it's a taco. Do it without me.
We eat tacos for breakfast.
Do we?
I do.
You eat breakfast tacos? Oh, when you have leftovers?
Yeah,
Okay.
don't got no cereal, no milk.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
You gotta do it.
I ate it. I ate it dry.
Okay. Let's do our math.
Huh? You got it with what?
Man, I wish I had some apples. Cheney, why didn't you remind me to pack apples?
Alright, I got you. Look at this. Okay. It has some peanut butter.
Or some Nutella?
I never had it till.
What? Oh my gosh. Alright. Gotta remedy that. My child's never had Nutella. I don't even know how you functioned in life until now.
I used to eat it out.
How do you think it's nasty?
Look
I
at
like chocolate bill. I like chocolate bill. Like,
I love chocolate
like, if
bill.
you watch this intolerant, that's something I can understand.
Yeah, I'm super like, but you're just like, I don't like chocolate milk either.
The only thing I
but I
like-
don't drink milk.
The only thing that I like is chocolate. It's
Chocolate
like,
milk.
It's
After
like chocolate.
After
yeah,
a
okay,
workout,
yeah,
oh my
it's like,
God, it's
like
so
chocolate
good.
cake, terrible.
I'm very.
Chocolate ice is nasty.
Pardon?
Ew.
I don't drink it. I use it and stuff.
But I use like the taste of milk.
I don't like white milk.
I've never liked cow's milk in my entire life.
I never.
I love cow milk.
My mom, when she was like that, she made it drink.
Milk and cow before.
I didn't speak.
I don't know. They utter you could
It's still
get.
recording. And I knew where that conversation was headed, so I need to stop it before you people get disgusting on the video.
That is supposed to be like huge.
I was thinking something. What? No, I swear. I promise. I promise.
Nobody believes anything you say. I don't know why I put parentheses around that. You don't have to.
Lady said, oh my.
And yes, Robin.
Okay.
Do I get 4 and negative 6?
Yeah.
Okay. Are we?
It's negative one.
Yes, always.
Negative one as the or the axis symmetry.
Ah, Blair.
So like, if I have x minus 10, it'll be x will equal positive 10.
Correct.
Okay.
Why are you saying this?
She said no.
Should I get negative 50?
Yes.
Whoa. Okay. Alright. I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you how to graph this. You can.
Oh, do you do 5 times 5 is 25 and you multiply it by 2?
Yes.
Oh.
Negative 5 times positive 5 is negative 5. Negative 2 times negative
All right, so I'm going to go right 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to go left 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, you do. Oh my gosh. All you have to do is do it by fives. We can adapt to what's happening and not whine.
Or even tens.
Or look at you go. Look at you go.
I want my chicken. I don't even know what that is. I just say this.
To get on my nerves.
No, I've been saying thyroid. So thyroid. Thyroid. No, that's I'm taking that word though.
Thyroid.
It's a real thing. Thyroid is in your neck.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, girl, I made that word. Hey,
No, like, it like makes you sleep.
Shut the picture.
You take medicine.
Alright, that's how we would do our graph. Are we ready for another one? Are you sure you can handle doing it without me? Because for some reason we struggled on this one and I don't know why.
Now this one is easier than the last one. Yeah, this one was easier. That homework had a lot of decimals.
The
But
homework?
we're not afraid of
There were
decimals.
only 2 that had decimals.
Yeah, I only had 2.
Yeah, there was only 2.
It's because Cheney forgot his signs.
Oh.
Stop.
So this one's gonna be a snow cone.
It is. Why is it going to be a snow cone or a maximum? Look at you guys go. Take a point. Are y'all going to work this problem out?
Oh, yes. 5.
Yeah.
Oh, Blair.
The other thing is easy too.
Yeah, but this is easy. And it takes less time.
2 plus 7 is 9. Half of 9 is 4.5.
Okay, so I get it right. Yes, I got it right.
Except for the beginning, X and
I just
some reason write it out.
Because I'm a what?
Because you're advanced.
Oh. I thought you said because I'm a man. I was like, that doesn't make any sense. Because I'm not. Though sometimes I think I should have been born a boy.
What?
She didn't say we, she said she.
Okay.
It's perfect.
Hashtag a story of third period. Misinterpreting what I say. That's every single day. Since like the beginning of school.
Sounds like a bad thing. Oh, we're third period.
Oh my God! Carmen, get his neck now. Robin, get him.
Exhibit A.
Exhibit B.
Exhibit C.
Well, my age.
You're A.
Z.
You're A.
I'm Z.
You A.
I'm Z.
You A.
Alright. Any questions on intercept form?
No.
Okay, so these are the solutions. So if ever I say to graph or solve by graphing, you would turn it into this. So what if I gave you this one? What am I looking for? My book. Oh, Blair, get it together. What if I said, I don't need this. Y equals x squared minus 6x plus 8. And I said solve by graphing.
You would do it. You put it in that form.
You could put it in this form. How could you put that in intercept form? How could we go from this to intercept form?
I remember. Oh yeah, star method.
The star method. Take a point. We factor.
Can we just solve it like that?
No.
You have to factor it to be able to solve it. Because we don't have the quadratic formula yet.
Or can I just do it like you did yesterday?
But then you would have to find your x-intercepts. So if you factor, it gives you your x-intercepts and you don't have to do what we did yesterday.
I mean, if you wanted to do it yesterday, it would just take longer.
It would take a lot longer, yeah.
I just did that like yesterday. I don't like yesterday.
So let's factor this. What two numbers multiply to give us 8 and add to give us negative 6?
2 and 4. Yeah.
Negative 2 and negative 4. So then you have x minus 2 times x minus 4. Ta-da!
Ta-da!
So what are our intercepts? What's one x-intercept?
2.
2. And what's the other one?
4.
Take a point. What's our axis of symmetry?
That's 8. That's 4.
2 plus 4 is 6. 6 divided by 2 is 3.
Oh, shoot.
And our vertex is 1 times negative 1 is negative 1. Look at how easy we just did that. All by factoring.
It's on the test, and we all do use this like that.
Yeah, you can use whatever way you want.
What? Oh, that's 5.
Is it 5?
It's 5. That's spelled
Hey, ask
Y.
me, guess what?
Graph it. What?
Yesterday I watched one of the Harry Potter.
Congratulations.
I don't know. It was the one where Harry talks to the snake, and he's like, "Stop." It was so funny. I laughed so hard.
Talks to snakes in multiple.
Right, so I don't know which
It
one
was when
you're.
him and the blonde kid got in a fight.
Chamber of Secrets.
Chamber of Secrets. Yeah, that's
How many Harry
Yeah, I
Potter
watched
movies are
that
there?
one.
8.
Does anyone die?
My mom's read all the books.
sort of.
How, like?
He comes
He
back.
died.
You just have to read it. You just have to
I
break it
didn't read them.
Oh, I thought that's
You can't read them big books. You are not my child.
I don't even think I've read it.
I disown you.
I didn't even
Movies are relatively accurate, but the Goblet of Fire movie makes me angry.
And Order of Phoenix. And,
He dies 3 times.
He died.
I had no idea they were
Resurrected. The
Who
last one was
resurrected?
split up into 2. So there's 7 books.
hopefully you've graphed.
You know about the book?
Yeah, I just-
Which one does one of them die in? Like one of the big characters.
Voldemort?
All of them. Somebody dies in all of them.
No, but like, no, like,
People start dying in.
Huh?
People don't die until.
See, think about it. The first 4 books are just the rising action.
They kind of yeah, they died.
And then the
Yeah.
5th book is
They
the
died in
climax.
hey, what's the one with the kids? They're like ghosts.
In the back. That's how Harry got his
Pretty
start.
sure that's all song.
Because he would have killed Harry, but like some
Yeah.
sort of incident, like
They all
Exactly. One of the ones with the like ghosts. It's like
that's why
they're like black and they float.
Those are Dementors.
And wasn't Harry?
And that's the 5th one. And the 3rd one. And the 6th one. And the 7th one.
Wasn't Harry supposed to be a Slytherin, but he was good, so he went to Gryffindor?
He chose to go to Gryffindor.
you could choose, and then he's like, "Are you old?"
Is that why he
It's
talked
called
to the
free
snake?
will.
I saw like
No.
10 minutes of one of them talking to the snake because everybody in Slytherin thought he was snake. And the dude's like, and he was the only one in Gryffindor. I saw like 5 minutes.
That's the prisoner of Azkaban. He's like, and then like a big cat.
It's been a while since I watched the movies.
I think I'm gonna watch it.
So this is vertex form. And in vertex form, your positives and negatives out front still apply. So if A is greater than 0, it's taco. If it's less than 0, it's snow cone. Your vertex form gives you your vertex. It's crazy. The intercept form gives you your intercepts. Vertex form gives you your vertex. Your vertex is HK, which means it's the opposite of what's ever in here, which is H, and the same thing as K. So you always take the, So you always take the opposite of whatever's in the parentheses, and then your K. Are you guys ready?
Would you have to square it? No.
Are we ready?
Yes, ma'am. Saxon is great.
How do I know?
Because they were talking instead of writing. So your vertex on this one is the opposite of what's in parentheses. So in parentheses is positive 2. What's the opposite of positive 2?
Negative.
Negative 2, comma, negative 5. So it's the opposite of what's in here, same thing as this.
Wait, say that again?
It's the opposite of what's in parentheses, same thing as what's on the outside. So, opposite, same. Every single time. So not only does this give you your vertex, it also gives you your axis of symmetry. So what do you think your axis of symmetry is for this parabola? Negative 2. Take a point.
Let's go.
We're on fire.
Now, you have to use a little bit of witchcraft to be able to graph this one. So everybody go left 2 and put your axis of symmetry. Then I want you to plot your vertex by going left 2, down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then prepare for the magic. Are we ready? So the first thing you do is you go up 1, right 1.
Also, we basically just.
And then I'm going to go up 1, 2, 3, 4, right 2.
Why?
I'm going to explain that.
Oh.
I've never explained anything before this day in the entire year, but I'm starting now. Then I'm going to go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, right 3.
Oh, so we basically doing like.
So what did I go up first? I went up 1, and I went right 1. Okay, what did I do next?
Up 4 and right 2.
What did I do
The
next?
square, basically.
It is. It's the perfect squares. And what are these?
Perfect square.
No. Cause one to numerical order.
The square root. It's the square root.
Square root.
It's the square root of
I
those.
thought we already answered that.
No, these are perfect squares. These are the square roots.
Do you always use this stuff?
Yes. Always. When there's a 1 out front, always. I'll show you what to do when there's a number out front. Now we need to do the same thing on the other side. So up 1, left 1, up 4, left 2, up 9, left 3, and then we connect and we have a parabola. It's magic. So after you plot your vertex and your axis of symmetry, you always use your thingamabobs, perfect squares.
This one.
I know.
So you're always going to use 1, 4, 9, and 1, 2, and 3.
Yep.
Like, even if it's a different equation.
Yep.
As long as they're
You ready for me to show you? Let's do example 6. Stop.
still count if they're
So since there's a negative, is it going to be a taco or a snow cone? Stop. You psychopath. Alright, so what is our vertex? Negative 2, 3. Because remember, it's the opposite and then the same. Also, for those of you that use the same pens as I do, Target has them on sale for buy one, get one free. Even of the big giant pack where you get all of these.
So what's that? This thing was $17.
But it's buy one, get one free.
See,
Alright, so then axis of symmetry. What's our axis of symmetry? Negative 2. Is everybody ready for the magic? Let's do our axis of symmetry. Alright, tell me what my vertex is. Now, we know we're going to use 1, 4, 9, and we're going to use 1, 2, 3. But since it's a negative out front, are we going to go up or down? We're going to go down and then still to the right and to the left. So we're going to go down 1, right 1, down 1, left 1. Then what are we going to do?
Down one, right, 2.
And then down 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, right 3, left 3. Ta-da!
So,
Is this legal?
basically, if you find what A is
Barely.
snow cone, taco,
Yep.
it's easier to
So
find.
easy.
Yep.
I can't believe it sounds good. It's like I can't believe it's not butter.
That's not hard.
What is
I told him like what? He was out.
Butter?
What?
No homework this weekend.
Because I probably don't have any homework this weekend.
I could watch all the Harry Potter movies now. That's scary.
Yay!